clouds right now are welcome, or else we would be very, very burnt as we are very fair-skinned. I see you all. And we're here to celebrate the marriage of Sunny and Dylan. And there is no greater gift than your presence and your attention. So from the bottom of all of our hearts, thank you for being here. So I am Lottie, Sunny's younger sister, former roommate, and protege. I insist that I would not be as cool or normal if it weren't for Sunny. As kids, we often heard the proverb, blood is thicker than water. That saying never really sat quite right with me until recently. I learned the idiom is actually the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So all of this time, we were told to endure familial bonds no matter how they treated us. Here is why the full phrase sits more naturally with me. The covenant, by definition, is an agreement. In fact, a mutual agreement. My interpretation of that phrase is the people you choose to keep in your life, ones that are life-giving, ones that lift you up in your highest of highs, in your lowest of lows, and being a steady force in the in-between. They encourage you to advocate for yourself, make you want to be the best version of yourself by being the best version of themselves, by themselves. In my opinion, that sounds a lot like a lifelong friendship. Now that doesn't mean that those bonded by the water of the womb are the ones you cast aside in favor of those friends. But those with familial bonds must also be a friend. Must be a friend to have a relationship that is more than transactional. As Sunny's womb relative, I consider her to be a fantastic friend. So much so that Sunny is one of my all-time favorite humans. I am so thrilled that she found Dylan. I love hearing stories of her and Dylan's friendship, and I've heard how he encourages her to think beyond the thing and be creative. I've heard how Dylan is patient and articulate, and I think these qualities have rubbed off on Sunny. I think we've had moments, yeah, maybe. I think we've had moments with Sunny where we want to bop her on the head, but in the few years that she's been with Dylan, I've noticed a positive change where she will work through what she wants to say and effectively communicate her needs. Sure, we still want to bob her on the head, but now we want to do it with clear understanding on why she's frustrated. Sunny and Dylan's friendship isn't one-sided. Remember, a friendship is encouraging each other, lifting each other up. I think Dylan and I are kindred spirits. They're so jacked that they probably can lift each other up. I think Dylan and I are kindred spirits, quiet, reserved, routine. One time I told Sunny that Dylan doesn't talk to me much. I didn't mean it in a bad way, since I don't talk a lot either. It was just an observation. But I'm sure Sunny told Dylan about what I said, because the next time, by Dylan's standards, he was chatting up a storm. But it was the effort, and that meant the world. Sunny gets him out of his comfort zone. They travel the world together, they socialize, and more importantly, she encourages him to get out there and do what he loves. Which has paid off because he is now a purple belt with a stripe! Woo! Yeah, there we go. 2 stripes! Woo! The day that part made room for Dylan was when Sunny told me he pushed her to figure out why you're so tired all the time. As many of you know, the Lot sisters, Roxy, Sunny, and I, are very sleepy humans. And sleep is off, yeah. After school is at 3 o'clock, the entire lot family. See you in 2 hours. So sleep is awesome, but not how much and when. That was what wasn't normal. Dylan encouraged Sunny to find a solution, and that inspired me to go get help, and I have since found the root cause of my sleepiness, and I know Sunny is doing the same. PSA, get your eyes checked by an ophthalmologist and not an optometrist. So in their relationship, Sunny and Dylan love to just hang out. We have all been in situations where we have to hang out with people that we are not friends with, and that just isn't fun. As an introvert, being with people I don't consider my friend is truly awful. It's hard to get comfortable, and I always feel like I can't be myself, so I won't scare them away. Sunny and Dylan have established a great relationship based on friendship, so hanging out comes easily as they snuggle near the same number of cats, watch trashy TV, get swole, tackle house projects, and partner people will know that doing house projects is really truly a test of friendship there, and nail those Jeopardy questions together. Sunny told me that Dylan gave her a couple of hot tips on how to actually get those questions correct, which is, I'm hoping to hear someday. So healthy friendships and relationships are based on clear communication and active listening. Learning to communicate through therapy, self-reflection, and education is a key skill to communication, as communication starts when the message lands and not when you start speaking. Sunny and I have lots of experience talking at each other, and it used to end up in a screaming match. Most of the time, it was because we weren't clearly communicating or practicing active listening. Also, we're both stubborn AF. But we have always found our way back to each other because we're friends. Almost 1 year ago, Dylan communicated to Sunny that he knew the relationship they had was long-lasting, and he wanted to continue to grow with her. That brings us here, in this moment, witnessing the two of you make a commitment to each other to make public your status of husband and wife, and to celebrate your journey together. So as we are here to witness your marriage, wedding rings are a keepsake of today, a physical reminder of your history together, and your journey through life together as a married couple, and a reminder to be a good friend to one another. So, I'm going to have us drop the rings real quick. So Dylan, position the ring on the finger rings under the roof one. Okay. So Dylan, repeat after me. Sunny, I promise to be a friend.
Sunny, I promise to be a friend.
Listen, advocate for you, and be your hype man.
Listen, advocate for you, and be your friend.
Have empathy in your honesty.
Have empathy in your
And embrace the changes as they come.
Embrace all the changes as they come.
On this journey of our life together.
On this journey of our life.
Go ahead and put the ring on. Like gorgeous. Okay, Sonny, grab the ring for Dylan, please, and position it on the finger that is first. And Sonny, repeat after me. Dylan, I promise to be a friend.
Dylan, I promise to be a friend.
Listen, advocate for you, and be your hype man.
Listen and advocate for you and be your hype man.
Have empathy in your honesty,
Have empathy in your honesty
and embrace the changes as they come
and embrace the changes as they come
on this journey of our life together.
on this journey of our life together.
Okay.
No, they already got the shot. Okay, here we go.
So on behalf of Sheena, Watcher, Mingba, Mingda, Ming-On, Roxy, Nick, Bowden, Kim, John, Joe, Omri, Hale, Max, Lane, Anna, Katie, Lord, Kristen, Joanne, Dana, Seta, and Sophia, Will, Brandon, Jer, Sam, Finney, Nick, Nina, Carla, Anna Irene, me, all of those who could not be here physically, and all of those who have passed on that are for sure celebrating with you here today, I now pronounce you married. You may kiss.